Over the hill, in a land not so far away. The Teletubbies are back again to play.
Base to Teletubbies. Base to Teletubbies. Base to Teletubbies. Teletubbies, do you copy?
Tim.
Dylan.
Laura. Paulina. Welcome back, Teletubbies. Welcome back. Now, everyone, say hello.
Teletubbies to base, I copy.
Where in the world have they gone? Let's go and find out.
You know what, Brian? I'm glad that you decided to watch Teletubbies Reboot, because this is actually a very good show. And I've been waiting to see it.
Same here. I really like the characters, the narrator, and the music. This is why I also liked watching the original Teletubbies. So glad they are making new episodes.
Excuse me, Brian and Emma, just what are the two of you doing here at the community center? And what is that you're watching?
Oh, Brian and I are watching the Teletubbies Reboot, and we're actually enjoying the show. I think it's better than the original series. Do you have an issue with that?
Yes, we do. First thing, you're too old to watch Teletubbies Reboot because it is only for babies. So we suggest you watch something else, like The Simpsons, or Family Guy. Or else, get off the TV.
Oh come on, can you give us a break already? We signed up to use the TV for 2 hours. And we enjoy watching shows like this.
Besides, this is giving us more ideas to help our dad with his YouTube channel.
We don't care. Brian, you're like 14, and Emma, you're 12. And therefore, you are too old to be watching this silly baby show. As a matter of fact, this is 10 times worse than CoComelon.
We're not going to get off the TV just yet. Emma and I reserved it for the next 2 hours. So, why don't you two just leave us alone and let us enjoy what we're watching?
We're not leaving the two of you alone, until you change the channel to something else that is more for your age. Otherwise we're going to change the channel ourselves, or turn off the TV.
You know what, we don't have time to argue about this. Come on Emma, we can watch Teletubbies Reboot on my iPad or something.
I agree with you, Brian.
Hey, we're not done talking to you. How rude of you.
Yeah, come back here this instant.
Good choice, Brian. Now Mr. and Mrs. Reed are going to finally leave us alone, and we can watch Teletubbies Reboot without them bothering us.
You don't walk away from us like that. That is very rude of you to do that. Haven't your parents taught you any manners?
I beg your pardon. More like, you don't continue bothering us over watching some show on TV that you don't like, and telling us that we cannot watch that show, claiming we're too old for it.
Enough backtalk, young man. We want you to learn to grow up for once, which means you move on from these silly baby shows.
Absolutely not. You cannot tell us what we can and what we cannot watch on TV, or on our mobile devices. Especially since you're not our parents.
I don't care. People your age should not be watching baby shows, and that's how things are supposed to be. So why don't you watch something else on your iPad?
My parents are coming out of the community center, they can deal with you.
We're going to get them to teach you a big lesson about watching Teletubbies Reboot, or any other baby show.
Hey, what is going on over here?
Dad, you won't believe what had just happened. Emma and I were watching Teletubbies Reboot in the TV room, and then Mr. and Mrs. Red came into the room and tried lecturing us about how we're too old for that show because it's a kids' show.
And that's why we came out here, but then they followed us and still won't leave us alone.
You are too old for Teletubbies Reboot. Dave, You need to explain to your kids about watching baby shows.
Absolutely not. You two cannot tell me what to do regarding Brian and Emma. My family runs a popular kids YouTube channel, and being a bus driver for preschoolers and kindergartners inspired me to do nursery rhymes and original kids songs.
We don't care. Your YouTube channel is also a bad influence on your kids. And another thing, Dave, you're also too old to drive the preschool bus.
Look, I don't have time for this nonsense. Come on, Brian and Emma, we're going home.
Hey, don't you walk away from us like that. It's very rude of you, and we're not done talking to you.